everyone, Lori Whitlock here. Today we're going to put together this cute no glue gift box. So this is a really great box to go ahead and cut out ahead of time and have them stored and ready to go. They're simple to put together and they're really cute. So what we're going to do is go ahead and fold on all the score lines that you see. So right here at the top on the scalloped edge, you're going to go ahead and fold that towards the print that's going to show. And then take the next line and fold it the other direction and keep folding everything where the outside of your box is showing. And then at the very end again, you're going to take that scalloped edge and fold it the opposite direction. Our box is going to close with those scallops at the top. That's kind of the way the box is going to go together. So now the other direction has some score lines as well. First is the little rounded tab here, and then the big long line here, and then all the way across to the next big line, and then of course the last little tab here. Okay, so that's all of the score lines except for 4 angled score lines right in here. So you're going to take those 2 sides and pull them up and get that angled line to come in, and then you're going to want to burnish that down and then move to the next corner. Pull that up and burnish this one in. And then pull this corner up and burnish that in. And then pull the 4th one up and burnish that in. Once you have all of that folded, or the score marks all burnished, you're ready to start forming your box. So your 2 rounded tabs are going to fold in, your corners are each going to tuck in, and you're going to get a shape that looks kind of like this. And then you're going to fold up the 2 scallop top pieces, and they're going to meet. And you've got your little holes here to hold your box closed. You're going to need some ribbon or baker's twine to hold the box closed. Okay, does that all make sense? So there is no glue involved. If you wanted to, you could go ahead and glue your box to this. If you wanted to, you could glue in these pieces and store your box flat, and then when you're ready to make your box, you can just pop that up. So the black pieces that are flat here could be glued if you wanted it to, but you don't need to, so why bother? So fold everything in and get those corners going the right way, and then we're gonna, at this point, you're ready to get your ribbon. So we're going to use a little baker's twine here. I think that'll look nice with our little tag color. I'm just going to cut a piece of that off, and I'm going to double it. So I think it looks cute with a little more bulk. So we're just going to line up those holes and feed our ribbon through, and same thing over here, line those up. They should line up nicely. I've made sure that the inside hole is a little larger, so you shouldn't have any trouble with those lining up perfectly. And feed that back through. So you can see here it's laced on the outside, and then it's going to come through here and end at the beginning here, so that these 2 pieces are together, the beginning and the end tails. So that's kind of how it looks. In this hole, out that hole, back in and back out over here. Okay, so it's laced through there and it's going to tie over here. So you're going to pull that nice and tight, crisscross that, pull it nice and tight. That's going to ensure that your box closes really nicely. Okay, so you're going to put a little bow in here, and then just pull those ends. Get your bow set just the way you want it, and we're going to trim off these ends here. Okay, so you have your box basically put together. Let's see if our bow will cooperate with us here. Your box is put together, and you could be done. This is a darling little project, but in the file I've given you some covering panels that you can use, and you can cut 4, or if you wanted to cover more of your box because you've used you know, maybe a solid color for the base, then you want to use patterns, you can cut 6. So you could do all 4 sides and then these top 2 panels as well if you'd like. I'm just going to do the 4 sides because I actually really like this polka dot print. And this paper is from my Forward with Faith paper collection that I've designed for Echo Park Paper Company. I've had a lot of fun working with this paper collection. It's really pretty. So let's just go, there's about an 1/8 of an inch around each covering panel here. Okay, and now we have our little label. So you could put your little label on top, you could put it on the side, whatever you think. I think I'll put mine up here just so you can see it. And I'm going to use a little pop dot for that, this little foam adhesive dot. Maybe I'll use 2 of them, 1 on each side. And there you go. You could stamp a little sentiment on that or create a little print and cut for whatever event you are using your little box for. I love this little box. It's very sturdy. You could increase or decrease the size depending on what you're looking for. So I hope you have fun making this darling little favor box. No glue, super easy to assemble and darling. Have a great day and we will see you in another video. Bye-bye.